Okay, so I trapped 150 Minecraft players in a massive Bedrock prison that I built to torture them, and the only way they can escape is by getting through 10 of the most deceptive and evil puzzles I've ever designed. You see, every time I debunk a terribly made Bedrock prison, I escape them pretty easily by coming up with unintended solutions. So these puzzles are designed to make you guys think the same way. You have to think like me in my own prison. Oh, and one more teensy tiny detail. If anyone fails to solve a puzzle before the time runs out, they will be banned from my server, and I will keep on banning people until only one person is left, and they will be crowned the champion. But as far as I know, most of these 150 players are morons, so I decided to make level 1 as easy as I could. All you have to do to complete this level is get to this exit on the other side of a 100 block wide lava pit. To get across, I've designed one of the most infuriating parkour courses with several tricky jumps, all ending with a triple neo. And this is the warm-up level. But remember, think smart, not hard. With all that said, all that's left to do now is open the gates and let the escape begin. Alright, so we got people pretty far. You've got some quads to do here. Oh, he's making the quads. He's past the withers. We got people on the side. Look at you guys at the very end. Where do you think you're going? You're fools. You're fool. Yeah. Burn in the lava. Someone made it. Who made it?
Oh, this guy.
Nice, well done. It only took 2 minutes and people are already figuring out the secret. They're making substantial progress. More people are completing it.
Oh wait, someone's developed a strat.
Some people on the side are actually making it. Oh, now everyone's going to the side. They're starting to realize. Yep. If you haven't figured it out by now, you're not supposed to do the parkour. This level is inspired by the classic Technoblade clip where he evades the intended parkour by jumping on the decoration. And it's the same here. My friend Corey built the map so that you can get to the exit by just parkouring on these trees to the side. But most people were still doing the impossible parkour, and I think it's because a lot of people tried running on the side, but they didn't realize you have to be on the trees. Guys, people already tried the bottom. Sorry, Canadian.
The bottom doesn't work.
I'm so sorry, Canadian. Look, there's another Canadian burning. Alright, we've got one Canadian who's almost made it on the side path. Good job, good job. Look at them, they're all on the trees now, except this Canadian. He just killed himself. But then I noticed something insane. Oh, this guy's almost to the Neo. No way, if you make the Neo, dude. Come on, I believe in you. I believe. You'll be the first person ever to make it. You got this. After that, the time officially ran out and I blocked off the exit with Bedrock, eliminating over 50 people. The warm-up level is over, and by now you're starting to realize that to solve these puzzles, you have to think outside the box, which couldn't be more true for Chamber 2. This level is inspired by the average survival player's storage room. It's just a massive pile of containers, and every single container is completely filled with tons of random items. The only way out of this room is through 1x1 holes I've drilled through all of the walls. So you have to use the items you get in this room, find a way to get in crawl mode, and crawl through the exit. Let's go! Alright, see if you can find what you need to escape. People are getting achievements like crazy. They're trying to get up to the top. Unfortunately, there's barriers on the roof. They're trying all sorts of things. Look, they're trying to use slabs, more doors, scaffolding. Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. All the items in the containers are useless because it's not about what's inside them, but the containers themselves, specifically the shulker boxes. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. One way is to open the shulker box upside down onto your head while you're standing on a slab. You can also open the shulker box sideways, but this requires a bit more precision, and my favorite way, place the shulker on scaffolding such that when you open it, you phase through the shulker box and end up in crawl mode. But there's one problem with this puzzle, because once someone builds the right setup, anyone can use it.
Someone's on the right track.
Oh, a few people are on the right track. Oh, look at this opening they've made with the shulker. Right here. Yeah, they're flooding in. Well done, well done. Alright, this is good. Look at all the people who've made it so far. This is Siwat Gaming skin. Wait, I think this is actually the real Siwat. Yo, Siwat, I didn't know you were in the event, and you're still alive?
Oh, I'm alive, alright. Once I got through, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fall Guys, like yellow grabbing, like I was using my pickaxe to break the shulker so nobody else could get through.
Oh.
I was really trying to prevent anybody.
I couldn't believe it either. Not only was Siwat Gaming in my event, but he was actively sabotaging the other players. And with that, the time was up and another 30 players were eliminated. Goodbye, everyone. We can only hope justice gets served soon, but for now, let me introduce you to the concept behind Chamber 3. So in this level, everything is made out of brewing stands, and every single brewing stand is full of potions. Most of them are just health potions, but if you manage to find jump boost, you can jump up to this ledge which leads to the exit. It's that simple. Let's go! They're starting to look. They're starting to search. The one thing I will tell you, this is very important. Look very closely. You can try mining the brewing stands, you won't pick them up. Now this level is just designed to be mean. Remember when I said look closely? Well, I want you to look very closely at the ground right here. Do you see anything? If not, this might give you a hint. There are hidden basalt blocks in the ground which look a lot like bedrock, but if you mine them, you'll find a hidden hopper with a jump boost 10 potion. The solution was a hopper.
Someone's already has jump boost.
This
yeah.
first guy got jump boost. Well done, guy. Oh, they're rushing out. They figured out this one quickly.
Don't splash the jump boost on other people, by the way.
No, you could.
There are some people that just didn't even try. They would just stand by the exit and hope someone would throw jump boost on them. But the problem is most people who found jump boost would splash it far away from the main crowd. Then something amazing happened. This guy who had an extra splash potion made it to the top, but instead of just running to the exit, he turned around and threw his extra splash potion back at the people who were waiting. He's an absolute legend, and he probably saved like 20 people who wouldn't have made it otherwise.
Give the people who are already up here a bit, but yeah, that's it. That's it. People who are not.
Wait.
See
See it, let's see what it-
Oh, see what?
Look, Avatar, look.
Stop.
Avatar, wait. For the record, I set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, so there's a bit of confusion here. My friend set a timer 20 seconds early. So we closed the gate even though there was still time left, meaning CWAT Gaming just barely made it.
My timer says, okay, you've got, that's it, you're over.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I was like probably one of the last 10 to be honest.
Dang.
I had my timer like 30 seconds before yours, Ken.
Okay, so somehow he escaped by like 20 seconds and evaded the group of people who got eliminated. So I decided to make a deal with him. A few months ago, CWAT hosted a $1,000 trivia event, and I won, meaning I'm owed the $1,000. So I told CWAT if he managed to solve every single puzzle and become the champion at the end of the video, I would let him keep the $1,000. But fortunately, the next level is one of the hardest. Chamber 4 is a very innocent looking level, but I won't tell you anything about it yet. I just put every player in adventure mode and told them to wait for something interesting to happen.
The exit is over there. Yeah, that's the whole room. Hey, you know what? Let's pretend like you're in survival. I know you're not, but let's just here, everybody. Have some items.
Now that everyone's spread around the map with all their items, it's time I tell you about today's sponsor, Honey. Not the browser extension, literal honey.
Have fun.
You know what, let's just sit by the exit.
Yeah, Avatar.
I just trapped 50 adventure mode players in Honey, and I was pretty sure it was going to take forever for the first person to get out. But I was dead wrong, because there's one player who solved the puzzle before it even started. You see, when I handed out all the survival items, the first thing he did was open his inventory and check every single item for interesting properties. And that's when he noticed his shield had one NBT tag, can destroy honey. So when I filled the area with honey, he instantly started breaking blocks. But this puzzle is 2 steps, figuring out how to break the honey and then how to climb up it. And it didn't take long for him to realize that if he crouched on the edge of the honey, he could walk up it. His name is Redstone Unicorn, and he solved the puzzle so fast that he made it way before anyone else.
Someone made it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi.
How does this guy have 2 shields? That's the real question. Someone give him a shield. Oh, there's people down here mining honey. Hey guys, just a reminder, the exit is up.
Pretty soon, people started working together to build tunnels and staircases like ants in a giant jar of honey. And CWAT Gaming still didn't know about the shield trick.
Do you guys know how to go up honey? Oh, they do. They're kind of figuring it out. Hey, they're making it one at a time. Look at these guys. Another Canadian skin made it. You're so close. Please, Canadian skin. You're. No, he just got sabotaged.
Okay,
No, guys, help this
Wait,
Canadian.
sabotage
No,
these actually-
no, don't sabotage
Can
him.
we let
Suddenly, people started to realize that sabotaging was a good strategy, such as this guy named Millard V. He was blocking all new players from getting to the exit, and it was working way better than it should have. And I thought that was it. Anyone who hadn't made it now was done for. All except for one, because CWAT Gaming had a plan. Instead of going straight for the exit, he staircased all the way at the back of the room, and then burrowed all the way across the top of the room so he could jump down to the exit from above. CWAT had cheated death once again, and as he left, I realized something tragic. Remember that guy who saved a bunch of people in the jump boost section? That's him right there. He didn't make it in time. And along with half the remaining players, he was eliminated. Rest in peace, Berrycam. You won't be forgotten. As for that $1,000, I still haven't secured it yet. So now it's time for Chamber 5, which is by far my favorite level. The rules are very simple. Every player will be given a diamond block at the beginning of the game. After 5 minutes, anyone who still has a diamond block will get to move on. And that is every single rule. You could do literally nothing and you would still pass. So let's see what they do.
someone already placed there.
So hang on. I've just gotta do something real quick. Let's hope they're not watching me while I do this. Okay.
None of the beacons are on. Honestly, if you turn on the beacons, something interesting might happen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is a ledge that's a couple blocks out.
Yeah, like if there's like a beacon effect in there that can actually help you.
Yeah.
If anyone wants me to build a staircase, just give me the diamond block. Yeah, you guys should give him to Siwa, seriously.
If you don't place a diamond block on the beacon, I'm gonna kill you all.
Oh dear, you guys are about halfway. Your time's halfway.
I'm gonna
I guess
place
that is
all of the diamond blocks on these beacons except for one. All you guys have to do is just place one.
And never gonna be finished.
Avatar,
Yeah.
I'll place one.
Okay.
Place it, finish the beacon.
Yes, you idiot, you fool, you finally failed a puzzle, you fell for the trick, you absolute buffoon, you placed the diamond block!
The time is up, the time is up.
Okay.
Everyone,
okay.
hold your diamond block. If you're not holding a diamond block, I will ban you.
Ken, can you come to me before I get kicked?
Yeah.
Anime
just-
reveal!
Oh! Hey, how'd you
my
get the
God,
second
see?
one?
I was campaigning in Spawn for a diamond block.
Wait,
right
where did
there.
you get the diamond block from? Who gave it to you?
How many?
Avatar will be 1,000 lifetimes before you outsmart me.
Cap,
So,
Cap.
alright.
Hey, were you the one who gave it to Siwa?
Oh,
Oh,
the
you're trying to
Canadian
hide.
tag,
I
the
already know your name.
Canadian tag.
I already know your name
my
tag. You
God.
can't hide. You got this far, but that's the end.
Welcome to Chamber 6, except it's not a chamber this time, it's just an island floating in the void. This time, every player will be given 1 melon slice. 9 melon slices can be crafted into a melon block. If any player can safely hold a position 3 blocks away from the island, like so, they get to move on to the next level. Oh, and if you fall in the void, you respawn in this bedrock prison all the way over here. But to craft these blocks, they'll need a lot of teamwork, so let's see how they do.
You'll notice these crafting tables here. You can try breaking them. You won't pick them up. So, what are you guys gonna try and do?
This time, Siwak Gaming was campaigning for everyone's melon slices. But when a pile of melons formed in the center, someone else picked them up. Redstone Unicorn. And it wasn't long before he got 2 more slices and crafted the first melon block. So they only need 1 more block to escape, but they actually already have one.
No, right
Someone
now,
got a
can you
melon?
say something?
Dang, this
Oh,
guy's got a
someone
melon.
has it.
I don't know how you got that. Wait, how does someone have a beacon?
Yeah, I have no idea how, but this player named Bald Ability somehow snuck a beacon from the last room, and if they managed to build 2 blocks out, they solved the puzzle. So, Redstone Unicorn placed the melon, but before they had a chance to beat the level, someone in the crowd broke the melon and sent Redstone Unicorn to his death. Escaping without that melon would be almost hopeless, but when Redstone Unicorn respawned, he realized something. The goal is just to get at least 3 blocks away from the platform, and the Bedrock cell itself is more than 3 blocks away. The solution isn't to bridge out, it's to die and respawn in the cell. And one by one, people were starting to figure that out. When no one was looking, they would jump off the map with their melon.
Meanwhile, in the land of the living, Theod's still bargaining for melon. He's 1 slice away from a block.
Ken, can you come look at me?
Yeah? Did you get a block?
This is what I think of this challenge.
You just threw the melons?
Bruh.
Bro, you just screwed everyone. 1 more minute to escape.
Actually,
Eventually though, someone just started spamming the solution in chat and everyone jumped off the island at once. So I panicked and set the spawn point back on the island so anyone who got the solution spoiled couldn't escape.
There we go. I stopped the last few people.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just not fast enough to jump off the edge.
We entered Chamber 7 with only 16 players left, and I would describe this as by far the scariest level. It comes in 2 parts. A large room with a puddle of water at the bottom and a bunch of holes in the wall, and a massive interconnecting 3D maze of 1x1 tunnels. The maze only has 1 exit outside the chamber, and every player will be given buckets they can use to navigate the maze with water. But I don't think I'm quite emphasizing how scary the maze is. It's a lot easier to get stuck than you probably think. If you place your water to go into a 1-block crawl space, forget to pick it up and then stand up again, you will not be able to get the water back and you will be permanently stuck. Along with that, I placed dozens of sponges in the map. So if you place your water without looking ahead, you risk losing it to a sponge. Now the whole maze is in range of conduit power, so you can't drown, but if you do find a way to die, that will also take you outside the chamber. And spoiler alert, the solution will probably not be as simple as going through the maze.
Anyone in the maze yet? There are people in the maze. Perfect. Unported here. I think he's gone the furthest. Some people are collecting sponges.
At this point, our protagonists Siwak Gaming and Redstone Unicorn teamed up to find the exit.
See what's got like a group here. He's got a squad. Everyone's in the maze. I don't think they even know how to get out. Exit's still mostly untouched. Someone's stuck? No, it's one of the Canadians. No, are you out of water? Oh, I knew someone would do this. Ah, this sounds so sad. You don't have another bucket, Annex? Okay, your only chance of being rescued is if someone else saves you. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but like, you've still got some hope.
Yeah.
Wait, the other Canadian's trapped too? How are they both stuck? Canadians, we're better than this.
Oh, look how close this group is to the exit.
Oh, so we have Owo Fish, Cheese was 01, and TC Bathwater. Thing is, TC, You're doing well, but you're on your way to a fork in the road. Actually, a few forks in the road. So while you're going the right direction, you've got to make some more right turns before you win.
Eventually, people started realizing that, once again, dying would be the best way to escape, but the question was how? And that question was answered by Redstone Unicorn, who was the first to realize that you could die in the main room with a reverse MLG.
See what's dead! 1 minute timer, 1 minute timer to escape. There are 2 people who've made it out so far. Let me see the people in the maze. No way. I didn't think anyone would actually make it through this maze. They're actually close.
Okay.
I know this maze. If they go the right direction, I'll let them win. Dude, a lot of you guys made it. Well done. You figured out how to die.
Ultimately, one of the Canadians was saved, but one of them was never found, and he got eliminated with the rest of the group.
Everyone who's still in the maze, you didn't find the exit in time.
So only the people who figured out the trick to die will get to move on.
I'm eliminating Chamber 7.
Amazingly, we finally reached Chamber 8 with only 8 people remaining. The room looks as follows. Now there are no exits, and the only way to escape this time is to open chat and type /password and then a secret password that's hidden somewhere in this room.
Someone thinks it's password.
I mean, hey, have you guys tried password?
Okay, my lord, this is not a very optimal strategy.
Look, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop them.
The first person to figure out the password was, unsurprisingly, Redstone Unicorn.
Redstone Unicorn, first to escape. Well done.
Nice.
And a few moments later, Baldability figured it out too, but after that, everyone else was stumped.
Here's the problem.
Yeah? Are you using Quake Pro?
Oh, because I've known since the beginning, but I was like, how do you do it again?
As See-What already figured out, all you need is a very good idea.
Literally, because the solution is to use F5.
See, using F5 in Quake Pro gives you a whole new perspective, and you're able to see through the bedrock walls, where I've placed hidden signs with individual letters of the password written. And the password itself is literally chest. You're able to see a chest you couldn't have seen before. Get it? Because yes, this level is just a joke, and all the redstone is completely useless.
Alright, you better hurry. Whoever's the next person to teleport, you're the last one.
With only a minute left, AA Games, Lemiri, and Dodie is Shining all figured out the password, but See-What Gaming was still struggling. He was struggling to get the F5 trick to work properly, so he couldn't read the sign. But See-What had one more trick up his sleeve, the power of friendship. With only 10 seconds left, he begged Redstone Unicorn for the solution, and Redstone Unicorn gave in.
Oh, it's See-What! See-What? You...
Oh, wow.
I only found 3, but let's just say the way to win this game is there might be alliances in the midst, and my alliance might have come up clutch last round with the missing 2 letters, and that's what you gotta do out here. If you
Wait,
if you
did
want
someone
to
tell you?
I might be working with Redstone to final 2.
That alliance will probably be useful in the next 2 rounds. Speaking of, Chamber 9 is simply a qualifier level. The timer is no more. Instead, you just have to be one of the first 5 players to get any achievement. And since there's actually only 6 players left, you just have to not be the last person. Since this round went by so quick, I'll give you the highlights. Redstone Unicorn, unsurprisingly, got the first achievement by riding on a llama and getting best friends forever. Then, See-What Gaming and Baldability started fighting to tame the second llama. So Redstone helped to secure his friend a victory on the second llama. After that, Dodie and Lemiri found the second quickest achievements, looking at a bird with a spyglass and fishing. It was now just down to AA Games and Baldability. Whoever got the achievement first would move on. A took Lemiri's spot at the fishing dock while Baldability looked for the nearest spyglass.
I trained for all advancements speedrun. AA Games and Baldi.
Rip AA.
And the fish didn't come in time. Fishing was just too slow. There's a crazy advancement where you literally just have to look at a bird with a spyglass.
And just like that, the finalists were decided. AA Games was unfortunately eliminated, and Baldability just barely stole a spot in the top 5. Among our final contestants are Redstone Unicorn, Dodie is Shining, the final Canadian skin, Lemiri, Baldability, and See-What Gaming. The final chamber is a mansion with over 200 rooms surrounded by several layers of bedrock. Death will not set you free, and you're given only one instruction: escape before anyone else.
They're still mostly exploring. Unfortunately, yeah, you might try boat glitching, but that has been patched. Baldability. He's got full iron armor. This might take you guys a while. Like, I haven't seen a lot of progress.
Right off the bat, no one really knew what to do because there's no exits and no way to get through the bedrock. To solve this puzzle, you need to use knowledge you learned in all the previous rooms. Pay attention to the objective. You just have to get outside the mansion. Think outside the box. Maybe the containers themselves are useful. The ender chests, you can get obsidian by mining them with a pickaxe. Why do you want obsidian? Think smart, not hard. The only way to get out of this room is a nether portal.
Wait, I think people are starting to figure it out. Bald's got the thing that gives you that achievement.
Make the most out of the resources you have. The iron armor decorated around the room can be smelted into nuggets, which can be crafted into an iron ingot. Look closely. Pay attention to the ground and you realize there's gravel in the texture. And then, do it faster than anyone else. Redstone and Seawat had the immediate lead, but they were struggling to find iron. Eventually, Doty's Shining caught up to them and had everything they needed except flint. Meanwhile, Baldability found iron ore, which saved a huge amount of smelting time. And Doty was getting the worst flint RNG of all time.
Okay, Doty's got the obsidian too. Redstone and Seawat are in the same room. They're smelting. Oh,
I think he still has enough. I think he still has enough.
And just as Doty lit their nether portal, the game was over and the winner was decided. But it wasn't Doty who won. It wasn't Lemiri, it wasn't Redstone Unicorn, it wasn't even Seawat Gaming, which means I get to keep my $1,000. The winner was surprisingly Baldability, who despite being seconds from elimination multiple times, managed to build the portal the fastest and officially won the event. And it was all thanks to Doty's bad RNG. But you know what? Even though Redstone Unicorn and Seawat didn't win, they earned something more valuable. Because for them, the real prize was quite literally the friends they made along the way. If you want to be in an event like this in the future, join discord.gg/Canadian and boost the server because we're running low on boosts. I'll do an event like this again with 200 people, but only if I reach 200,000 subscribers. So if you want to see that, put 2 and 2 together. Anyway, I have to thank Avatar, Corealis, and River for impromptu administrating the event. They helped fix a lot of the mistakes that went on. I want to thank all the people who donated during the live stream since I didn't thank them at the time. Serious thanks to everyone who participated in the event and was a good sport. And thanks to you for watching. I usually end these videos with good night, but I stayed up all night editing this and now it's the morning, so I'll see you next year.
So Ken won, so I still owe him the $1,000 that I'll definitely pay him at some point. I gotta go, guys. Talk to you later.
wait!